Gents, too many of us are dropping the ball when it comes to our hair. Seriously, some of you guys are washing your hair with a bar of soap and saying, I'm good to go, right? Wrong. I'm sharing with you the common mistakes that most men make when they're washing their hair and how to fix them. Mistake number 1, taking too hot of a shower. Running hot water through your hair for too long can damage your hair. First up, the hot water over time can actually dry out your scalp and cause flaky conditions like dandruff. In addition, that extreme hot water can also strip your hair of its natural oils. This leads to dry, brittle hair. And on top of all this, some researchers claim that over years, exposure to hot water can expedite hair loss and cause your hair to gray. So what's the solution? Taking freezing cold showers? No, simply turn down the temperature of the shower. We're talking 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius for a warm shower that isn't going to cause any harm to your hair or your skin. Another way that you can damage your hair with heat is when you're using a hairdryer. This can easily happen when you turn it on the high setting and you've got it too close to the scalp. Seriously, some of these things can get up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and that can damage your hair very quickly. So how to use a hairdryer without damaging your hair? Well, first up, only use it on the low and medium setting. Second, you always want to keep the hairdryer about 3 to 4 inches from the hair. If you get closer, this is when the damage can happen. Mistake number 2, not using a conditioner. Gents, anytime you wash your hair with shampoo, yes, you clean away the dirt, but you also wash away a lot of your hair's natural oils. The purpose of conditioner is to, after you shampoo, go in there and rehydrate your hair to supply it with the nutrients it needs to stay strong and healthy. By skipping the conditioner, you're left with hair that's frizzy, dried out, and brittle. Now, after you've rinsed out all the shampoo, you can go ahead and apply the conditioner immediately, but I like to let the conditioner sit for about a minute. This just allows your hair conditioner a little bit more time to lock in the nutrients right there in your scalp and your hair follicles. After that conditioner is set for about a minute, go ahead and rinse out all the conditioner. And the beautiful thing about using a conditioner is it makes your hair just easier to work with. There's going to be less frizz, it's going to lay more smoothly whenever you brush it. Overall, your hair is going to look more vibrant and healthy. Now, really quick, while we're on the subject of conditioners, let's talk about the different types of conditioners out there and how you can find the perfect conditioner for you. Now, first up, I've got a moisturizing conditioner. This is going to be the most common type of conditioner you see out there. And like the name implies, this is for people that have dry hair. Now, just because moisturizing conditioners are the most common ones out there on the market, that doesn't mean that you want to just go grab any moisturizing conditioner if you've got dry hair. Why? You want to be careful of these ingredients in any conditioner, in any product that you're buying. These toxic ingredients right here, you want to avoid. And guess what? None of them are in this company right here, Vitamin, which is my company. And that's why I'm proud to bring it to you guys. For the last year, if you haven't heard, I've been working with Vitamin. In fact, I took an ownership stake in Vitamin because I love what these guys are about. Natural and organic ingredients and being transparent about what's inside the products. Now, at Vitamin, of course, we've got moisturizing conditioners, but one of the things I loved about this company is it had tons of different products. So if you've got oily hair, and yes, you don't need any more moisture, well, guess what? We've got an oil control conditioner and we've got shampoos that go with all this. But basically, you know that if you've got oily hair, you don't want to strip out all that oil because what happens? Your body then goes into overdrive and starts producing more oil. This conditioner and the shampoo that goes with it, it's actually specially formulated to pull out a bit of the moisture specifically on the hair, but leave a lot of it on the scalp so that your skin and your body doesn't all of a sudden start to produce more. We've also got a volumizing conditioner and volumizing shampoo. These work together. So if you've got thin hair, that's just lying on the head, you're losing your hair, you want to use this. It isn't going to help you grow your hair back, but what it will do is actually the hair you have, and it's going to give it more body, and it's going to help your hair look better naturally. Now, what if you're dealing with dandruff, but you don't want to use those shampoos that have all those nasty chemicals? Then look to our scalp treatment. So this is something whenever you're shampooing your hair, you're going to put this in after you shampoo. You're going to leave it for 10 minutes twice a week, and it's going to deeply penetrate the scalp. Again, using natural ingredients, and it's going to prevent that scalp from flaking. We've also got leave-in moisturizers. And by the way, 99% of men don't even know what a leave-in moisturizer is. This is something that women have known about for a long time. This is something you leave on your hair, again, for about 10 minutes after you wash it. And this sits and it deeply penetrates the hair and it gives it more body and more strength. Really important if you've got hair that starts to go beyond 4 to 5 inches in length. Well, you don't want to get split ends. You don't want it to all of a sudden start getting brittle, to break up. This is what you're looking for, a leave-in moisturizer. And if you're looking for any particular hair product for any particular hair type, we've got you covered there as well. Gents, the buck stops with me. Vitaman is my company, and I stand behind every product we sell. If you're not happy with it, just let us know. We'll get you your money back. But try Vitaman and see the Vitaman difference. Use that link down in the description. It's going to be the best deal on the web. Go try it. Now we're on to mistake number 3, being too rough with your hair. Pop quiz. Dry hair or wet hair? Which one is more delicate? The answer is you got to be careful with wet hair. It's much more prone to breakage and damage in this condition. And what do most guys do? We take a towel and we create as much friction as we can on the top of our heads. Seriously, it's like we're trying to buff and polish our hair off. Being too forceful with the towel can rough up the cuticle. That's the outer layer of the hair, and it causes it to look frizzy and fluffy. Not to mention, it can also irritate your scalp, causing it to itch. The correct technique is to gently pat your head dry. Mistake number 4, picking the wrong hairstyle for your hair type. So in general, there are 5 types of hair. First up, we've got thin, straight hair. The characteristics, it's lightweight and it falls flat against the head. Next up, we've got thick, straight hair. Much heavier than the thin hair, this hair type is gonna have a lot more volume. Next up, we've got curly, wavy hair. And this hair has a wave-shaped pattern that starts after about 2 to 3 inches of length. Fun fact, this is my hair type. Next up, we've got curly, coiled hair. Large curls which coil after about 1 to 2 inches. Next up, we've got curly, kinky hair, and this type of hair has tight kinks that form within the first quarter inch of growth. Hairstyle options for thin, straight hair. The short quiff, the undercut, the side swept style, short and tousled, the hard part, subtle spikes. Next up, we've got hairstyle options for thick, straight hair. The pompadour, the quiff, the slick back, the side part, the textured crop. Next up, hairstyle options for wavy hair. The textured fade, the side part, the slick back style, high and tight, tousled waves. Next up, hairstyle options for coiled hair. The hockey cut, high and tight with curls on top, beach curls, the fringe, the side part. Hairstyle options for kinky hair. The buzz cut, the high top fade, the short afro, the long afro, high skin fade with twists. Mistake number 5, not using the correct styling product. Gents, you've got thousands of options out there when it comes to styling products. I am gonna make it easy for you. In general, men's styling products are broken into 4 categories. Category number 1, high hold, low shine. In this category, we're gonna see clays, putties, fibers, and pastes. In general, these products are for men who want their hair to stay in place. You don't want it going anywhere. In addition, you don't want a whole lot of shine. You want this to look natural, like your hair falls into place like this. Next up, we've got category number 2, high hold, high shine. In this category, we're gonna see pomades, max hold hairsprays, gels, and waxes. You want to be able to style your hair and not worry about it. You want it to stay in place. So if you've got medium length hair, you got a little bit longer hair, this is the product you want if you also want the shine. If you're going for a more formal look, if you want to draw a little bit more attention to your hair, then this is a great product for you. Next up, we've got category 3, low hold, high shine. We're going to see flex hold hairspray, medium hold hairspray, hair serum, and mousse. Now, very similar to category 2, we've got the high shine. Why is this a great thing? Because if you want to draw more attention to your hair, you want it to look more formal, this is what you're going for. But what's up with the low hold? Well, it's all about the texture. It's about giving your hair a bit more body. If you've got thin hair and you don't want it to lie flat against the head, these are going to be great products for you, and they're not going to have crazy hold, but they are going to have some hold. So if you've got medium length hair, short hair, this is also a great product that'll work for your hair type. Category 4, low hold, low shine. In this category, we're going to see textured hairspray, textured powder, lotions, and creams. Now, with this product, you don't want anyone to know that you have product, but what you're looking for is a bit more body. Maybe just a bit of hold because you got medium to short length hair, but you want to add a bit more texture into the hair. You want it to stay in place, but not be stuck in place. Mistake number 6, using too much product. I mean, seriously, do you know how much hair product you're supposed to use? I do think that you should experiment with different hair products using different amounts and see what happens with your hair and how do you like the look. That being said, where to start? What are the best practices? So first up, let's look at the length of your hair. If you're gonna be putting product into shorter hair, we're talking less than 2 inches, I think a dime size amount is perfect. What if you've got medium length hair, about 2 to 5 inches in length? I recommend using a nickel-sized amount. And what if you've got longer hair, 5 inches or more? Go for a quarter size amount. All right, so now you got the product in your hands. How do you apply it? Wetter products, we're talking mousses, creams. These you can apply, rub in your hands for in a matter of seconds and put right into your hair, and they're usually gonna spread evenly. On the other hand, thicker products, drier products like fibers. Fibers oftentimes you have to emulsify, and that's where you rub them in your palm for about 10 to 15 seconds using heat and pressure to spread out and to warm up the product. Waxes and pomades, these are a case-by-case basis. I do find it really depends on the product and on the brand, but it is something I do rub in my hands and then I'll run through the hair. I do find for some of these products that having your hair a bit damp, maybe just right out the shower, it's gonna spread evenly and best throughout the hair. That being said, never apply product to hair when it's soaking wet. And if you really want your hair to have more hold, I do think the drier your hair is, the better it's going to take that product and keep that original hold. Mistake number 7, not having the right hairbrush for your hair type and hairstyle that you want to achieve. Gents, the shape of your brush, the number of bristles, all of this can have a dramatic effect on the way that you're able to style your hair. The volume it lays, the way that it lays, and the perceived thickness. Don't believe me? Then try it yourself. Same hair, same product, but a different brush. One gives you a thick textured look, the other brush gives you a slick, laid down look. Now, gents, as you can see from this chart right here, there are tons of different brushes out there. You've got vented brushes, you've got paddle brushes. Look at all the different combs. You got classic combs, you've got thin combs, thick combs. And if you want to learn more about all this, guys, go check out this video right here, the ultimate guide to brushing your hair correctly. Seriously, I break out all the different types of hairbrushes and combs and what is the right comb for each hair type. I go into a lot more detail in this video, guys. Click on it and go check it out.